Hey there, you fierce, heartbroken warriors. You're standing in the wreckage of a breakup, aren't you? The tears, the questions, the ache that feels like it'll never fade. You're trying to move forward, but something's holding you back, making the pain linger like an unwelcome guest. I'm here to shine a light on the number one mistake women make after a breakup. Fix it now. A powerful, eye-opening journey into the one misstep that keeps you stuck and how to break free. This isn't about shame or blame. It's about the psychology of healing, the universal need to reclaim your power, and the courage to rise stronger. Whether you're navigating a fresh split, healing from past love, or supporting a friend through heartbreak, this is for everyone who's ever longed to feel whole again. So join me on this cliffside. Let's face the storm together. And by the end, you'll have the tools to fix this mistake and soar. Ready to reclaim your heart? Let's dive in. A breakup is more than the end of a relationship. It's a seismic shift that shakes your identity, your dreams, your sense of self. In the aftermath, you're searching for solid ground. But one common mistake can trap you in a cycle of pain, delaying your healing and dimming your light. Psychologically, this mistake is rooted in our deep human need for closure, control, and validation, needs we all share when love slips away. By understanding this misstep and learning how to fix it, you're not just moving on. You're building a life where you shine brighter than ever. Let's uncover the number one mistake women make after a breakup, explore why it happens, and discover 5 powerful steps to correct it so you can heal, grow, and love again with unshakable confidence. The number one mistake women make after a breakup: clinging to contact with their ex. It's texting him just to check in, liking his posts, or keeping that chat thread alive, hoping for a sign he still cares. You tell yourself it's harmless, a way to ease the pain or stay connected. But it's like picking at a wound. It keeps you bleeding. Psychologically, this is about attachment anxiety, the fear of letting go and facing the unknown. You crave closure, validation, or a chance to fix things, but every text, call, or glance at his social media pulls you back into the past, stalling your healing. Why it happens? Your brain is wired to seek familiarity, even if it hurts. After a breakup, your ex is a known quantity, and cutting contact feels like losing a piece of yourself. You might think, if I stay in touch, I'll feel less alone. Or maybe he'll realize what he lost. But this contact keeps you tethered to hope that's often one-sided, draining your energy and self-worth. Why it's a problem? Clinging to contact robs you of the space to heal. It's like trying to run a marathon with an anchor tied to your heart. Each interaction reignites pain, doubt, or false hope, keeping you stuck in a loop instead of moving toward freedom. Fixing this mistake is the first step to reclaiming your power and building a life that's yours alone. Step 1 to fix this mistake: commit to no contact, no texts, no calls, no social media stalking, nothing. This isn't about punishing him. It's about giving yourself the gift of space to breathe, heal, and rediscover who you are. Psychologically, no contact triggers emotional detachment, helping your brain rewire its attachment to your ex. It's tough. Your heart might scream to reach out, but this silence is where your strength is born. How to do it: set a 30-day no-contact challenge. Block his number, mute him on social media, and remove reminders like old texts or photos. If you share mutual spaces, like work, keep interactions minimal and professional. When the urge to contact hits, redirect it. Write your feelings in a journal, call a friend, or do a quick workout. For example, if you're tempted to text him, grab a notebook and write, "I feel hurt, but I'm choosing me." Tell a trusted friend your goal for accountability. No contact isn't forever. It's a season to rebuild your heart. Why it works: no contact creates a clean break, letting you focus on you. It shifts your energy from chasing his validation to nurturing your own growth, making you stronger with every day you stay committed. Step 2, reframe the breakup as a beginning, not an end. Clinging to contact often comes from seeing the breakup as a failure or a loss of your worth. But what if it's the start of something extraordinary? your chance to rediscover yourself? Psychologically, this is called cognitive reframing, shifting your perspective to empower you. Instead of "I lost him," think "I'm gaining me." How to do it? Create a new chapter ritual. Write a letter to your future self, starting with, "This breakup is my chance to..." List 3 things you're excited to explore. Maybe a new hobby, a trip, or personal growth. For example, "This is my chance to learn guitar, travel solo, and love myself fiercely." Read it daily for a week. Replace thoughts of him with visions of your future. When you miss him, visualize yourself thriving, laughing with friends, crushing a goal. Share your reframing with a loved one. "I'm seeing this as my fresh start. What do you think I should dive into?" This mindset shift turns pain into possibility. Why it works? Reframing rewrites your story, making the breakup a launchpad for growth. It pulls you out of the contact trap by focusing on your future, not his absence, igniting a spark of hope that fuels healing. Step 3. Build a support tribe. After a breakup, it's tempting to lean on your ex for comfort, even through a quick text, because he was your go-to. But that's a trap. Psychologically, a strong support network activates social buffering, reducing stress and boosting resilience. Surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, friends, family, or even a therapist, gives you the strength to stay no contact and heal. How to do it? Reach out to 3 people this week, a friend, a family member, or a mentor, and plan time together. Say, "I'm going through a breakup and could use some company. Want to grab coffee?" Join a community like a book club, workout group, or online forum to meet new faces. Share your no-contact goal with your tribe. "I'm cutting contact to heal. Can you keep me accountable?" When you're tempted to text him, call a friend instead. For example, plan a girls' night to laugh and vent, or ask a sibling to check in daily. Your tribe is your lifeline, reminding you you're not alone. Why it works? A support tribe fills the emotional void, making contact with your ex unnecessary. Their love and encouragement reinforce your worth, helping you stay strong and move forward with confidence. Step 4. Rediscover your radiance. Clinging to contact often stems from feeling like you've lost your shine without him, but you are a light all your own, and now's the time to let it blaze. Psychologically, engaging in self-concept reinvestment rebuilds your identity outside the relationship, boosting confidence and reducing the urge to reach out. When you fall in love with yourself, his absence loses its grip. How to do it? Start a radiance project. Pick one thing that makes you feel alive, maybe painting, yoga, or volunteering, and do it weekly. For example, sign up for a dance class and let yourself move freely. Create a power playlist of songs that make you feel unstoppable, like Beyoncé's Single Ladies, and listen daily. Look in the mirror each morning and say, "I am enough." Treat yourself to small joys, a new outfit, a spa day, or a solo coffee date. Share your journey with your tribe. "I'm learning to cook. Look at this dish." These acts of self-love make you magnetic, inside and out. Why it works? Rediscovering your radiance shifts your focus from him to you, making contact irrelevant. You're not just healing, you're becoming a woman who shines so brightly the world takes notice. Step 5. Embrace the power of silence. No contact isn't just a tactic, it's a declaration of your worth. By choosing silence, you're saying, "I don't need his validation to be whole." Psychologically, silence creates self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to control your path. It's not about him missing you, though he might. It's about you finding peace in your own company, free from his shadow. How to do it? Turn silence into a ritual. Each day you don't contact him, mark it with a small celebration. Light a candle, write "I chose me" in your journal, or add a star to a calendar. When you feel weak, remind yourself, "Silence is my strength." Visualize your heart healing with every quiet day, like a flower blooming after a storm. If he reaches out, don't rush to respond. Ask, "Does this serve my healing?" If you slip and contact him, don't spiral. Recommit to no contact and reflect. What triggered me and how can I grow? Silence isn't empty, it's where you rebuild. Why it works: embracing silence empowers you to let go, not just of him, but of the pain tying you to him. It's the final step to fixing the mistake, setting you free to love yourself and one day, someone who deserves you. Here's the heart of it all. The number one mistake, clinging to contact, keeps you chained to a past that no longer serves you. But by committing to no contact, reframing the breakup, building a tribe, rediscovering your radiance, and embracing silence, you're not just fixing a mistake, you're rewriting your story. We've all felt the sting of loss, the temptation to hold on, the fear of moving forward alone. But every time you choose yourself, you're crafting a life where your heart is whole, your spirit is free, and your future is limitless. This breakup isn't your ending, it's your awakening. You're not just healing, you're becoming a woman whose strength, beauty, and love will light up the world. Your heart is your power, and it's time to claim it. All right, you incredible phoenixes, we faced the storm and found the stars tonight. I hope you're leaving with a heart full of courage, ready to fix this mistake and rise like never before. You're not just moving on, you're becoming unstoppable. So here's my challenge. Start your 30-day no-contact journey today. Pick one step, maybe journaling your new chapter or calling a friend, and take it with all your heart. You've got this. If this spoke to your soul, hit that subscribe button. At HeartWise Hub, we're diving into more raw, transformative topics like this every week, and I'd love for you to join our community. Drop a comment below. What's been the hardest part of letting go after a breakup? Or share one way you're choosing yourself today. Your story could be the spark someone else needs to heal. Until next time, keep choosing your heart, keep embracing your strength, and keep rising as the radiant woman you are. I'll see you soon.